I'm going to make the origami kettle using some standard kitchen foil. The stuff I've got says extra strong. If you can get some thick stuff, then that's definitely an advantage because it's got to take the weight of water. So it's just standard kitchen roll on a kitchen foil on a roll. So first of all, you need to cut the kitchen foil to the size you need. So I'm just using a standard craft knife and ruler to get a straight edge. The actual length you get by folding the kitchen foil diagonally, because you want a square piece of kitchen foil. If you fold it diagonally across there like that, it's definitely harder to work with than it would be to work with paper. So diagonal like that, and then just get the ruler, and need to cut with craft knife, but don't go all the way from the edge, because otherwise you'll just drag the foil. So just come a little way in, and then just score along alongside the ruler, and then you should be able to just pull it away like that, and the top bit just pull away like that, because if you score from the very top, then it will drag the foil and won't cut it properly. So that's all the cutting we need to do, so we can put away the knife for safety, and we don't need to do any more measuring, so you can put away the ruler and also the kitchen foil. Okay, I've just changed the angle of the camera so I can get to the kitchen foil a bit easier. So it's not exactly easy to fold with, but I've got one diagonal line creased in the kitchen foil, and need to crease the other diagonal line across this way. Folds don't have to be exact, but the more accurate the better. So first you need to bring the two sides up and towards each other together, and separate out the ends and pull up the middle bit. Then fold those bits down like that. Do the same on the other side, so pull out the edges, pull up the middle, then crease along the diagonal like that, and fold to give that arrowhead type shape. Next, these corners, so there's 4 corners, they need to be folded up like this to make a shape of a kind of a diamond type shape. So 2 on each side. And then you have a diamond. Now to fold in 2 of the corners, so just into the middle like this, and then turn over and the same on the other side. Now I'm bringing it closer for this bit. So you've got 2 ends. You've got one end with splayed edges, and one end with which is kind of together. So the end with the splayed edges, they have to be folded a couple of ways. So first of all, fold them diagonally up like this on both sides. Then each of these corners, which is, so if I just lift them up like that, they have to tuck into like little pockets on these edges. So pockets can open up on there. They need to be tucked into there. Now that's all the folding that needs to be done, but this is the tricky bit. So this should open up into a kind of kettle type shape. So the edges can open up like this. And take each opposite side and just gently kind of pull them apart, but don't the foil, even though is quite delicate, so you don't want to rip the foil at all. But you can see the bottom. It's most important to get the bottom out like that, because now that you've got a bottom, the top has got a hole in it, so that's where you pour the water into. Like that. I'm going to fill up the origami kettle with some water. Okay, so I've got the kettle with the water in on top of here, and I've got a multimeter with a temperature gauge. It's a Maplin multimeter, and I never got anything from Maplin which was particularly good, because it's definitely not 25 degrees in here. But I'll use that to measure the temperature as I heat up with a blowtorch. So this is quite a hazardous process. I've got some water which could get up to boiling point, a container which could burst, and a very hot flame. But it might come in handy in some kind of survival situation. The kettle does leak a little bit, so I lost a bit of the water, and I only managed in this video to get up to about 85 degrees C, but it's possible to get all the way up to boiling point.